All right, let's dive in. Today, we're tackling a topic that's buzzing everywhere: ChatGPT for marketing. And wow, you guys sent in a ton of stuff: articles, guides, research. Clearly, you want to know how this AI can really level up your marketing game.
Yeah, there's definitely a ton of hype around it, but from what you've shared, it looks like ChatGPT is more than just a fad. It really could change the way we do marketing.
For sure. So, for anyone who's been living under a rock, let's start with the basics. What is ChatGPT, and why is everyone in marketing so excited about it?
Basically, it's an AI that's seriously good at writing, like human-level good.
Hmm.
And what makes it a game changer for marketers is how versatile it is. You know all those tasks that involve a ton of writing, ad copy, emails, social media posts, ChatGPT can handle it all,
So, it's like having a whole marketing team in one AI.
pretty much. But it goes beyond just content creation. ChatGPT can also be a secret weapon for market research.
Yeah, that's interesting. Honestly, anything that can help me wade through mountains of market research reports is a win in my book. How does ChatGPT help with that?
Imagine you're trying to get a handle on your target audience. Instead of reading endless customer reviews and surveys, ChatGPT can analyze thousands of them in minutes. It picks out the key themes, the overall sentiment, and even points out where your product or message might be missing the mark.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. It sounds like it could save a ton of time and resources. And speaking of time and resources, I've seen in these materials that AI is already pretty popular with marketers.
Definitely. I mean, marketers are saying AI can boost productivity like crazy. But the thing is, ChatGPT isn't just about automating the stuff we're already doing. It's about opening up totally new possibilities. This is an AI that can understand the nuances of language, adapt to different writing styles, and even learn from feedback.
So it's not just faster, it's smarter. But how do we actually put all this into practice? How does ChatGPT fit into a real marketing plan?
Well, one of the guides you sent breaks down a typical marketing plan step by step, and it's actually really cool to see how ChatGPT can be integrated into each stage. Take goal setting, for example. Instead of just relying on gut feeling or looking at past data, you can use ChatGPT to analyze your previous campaigns, spot trends, and suggest achievable goals based on your specific situation.
So it takes some of the guesswork out of setting realistic goals. I like that. But what about the market research stage? We talked about ChatGPT analyzing customer data, but how about understanding the bigger market landscape?
Absolutely. Think about all the time we spend poring over industry reports, trying to understand competitors, and keeping up with new trends. ChatGPT can scan all that info in a fraction of the time and give you a concise summary of what matters most. It can even point out potential opportunities or threats you might have missed.
Okay, so we've got our goals and we understand the market. Now, we need to really get inside our customers' heads. Can ChatGPT help us do that?
For sure. Imagine being able to group your audience based on their interests, needs, and even their communication style. ChatGPT can analyze all kinds of customer data, from what they buy to what they do on social media, and help you build detailed customer profiles.
So it goes way beyond just basic demographics. That's powerful stuff. And once we have a clear picture of our audience, ChatGPT can help us craft the perfect messages, right?
Exactly. Think about all the ways you connect with your customers. Emails, ads, social media, your website. ChatGPT can help you tailor your message for each channel and each segment of your audience. It can even generate different versions of your copy so you can A/B test and see what works best.
It sounds like ChatGPT could run the whole marketing show. Are human marketers about to become obsolete?
Not quite. It's crucial to remember that ChatGPT is a tool, not a replacement for us humans. The magic really happens when we combine ChatGPT's capabilities with our own creativity and strategic thinking.
Good point. And speaking of tools, the materials you sent mention that ChatGPT isn't the only AI on the marketing scene. What are some other tools marketers should know about?
Yeah, ChatGPT is a great foundation, but it's even better when you team it up with other AI solutions. Three that stand out in your research are Jasper AI, Surfer SEO, and Notion AI.
I've heard those names, but I'm not really sure what they do. Can you give us a quick overview of their superpowers?
Well, Jasper AI is like a super-powered writing assistant. It can help you write anything: blog posts, social media captions, marketing emails, even video scripts. It's really helpful when you're stuck for ideas or need to create high-quality content quickly. Then there's Surfer SEO. This one's all about optimizing your content for search engines. It helps you research keywords, analyze your competitors' content, and make sure your website is structured in a way Google will love.
So Jasper helps you write, and Surfer helps you get found. What about Notion AI? What's its specialty?
Notion AI is really interesting. It brings AI right into the Notion workspace, which a lot of people use for note-taking, project management, and collaboration. It can help you brainstorm ideas, summarize long documents, translate text, and even write different types of creative content.
So the idea is to use all these tools together, right? Create an AI-powered marketing dream team.
Exactly. Imagine ChatGPT coming up with initial ideas, then Jasper refining the writing, Surfer optimizing for search, and Notion AI keeping your whole project organized. That's a marketing powerhouse.
Okay, you sold me on the theory. But what about real-world examples? Are there any companies actually using ChatGPT and other AI tools to boost their marketing?
Absolutely. There are some really impressive examples in the materials you shared. Take Amazon, for instance. They're using AI to personalize their product recommendations and make their logistics even more efficient.
Well, that makes sense. Amazon is practically the king of personalized recommendations. What are some other examples?
Starbucks is another great one. They've integrated AI into their rewards program to offer personalized discounts and recommendations based on what customers buy and what they like.
So instead of just blasting out generic birthday coupons, they're using AI to make it more personal and engaging. That's smart. Any other big names using AI for marketing?
Uber is a really fascinating case. They use AI to optimize pricing, match riders with drivers more efficiently, and even predict when demand will surge. This helps them create a seamless and personalized experience for everyone.
Wow, it sounds like AI is already having a huge impact. But like with any new technology, I'm sure there are some challenges and downsides to consider.
Oh, definitely. No tool is perfect, and ChatGPT and AI are no exception.
Yeah.
There are definitely some potential pitfalls marketers need to be aware of.
Well, let's dive into those challenges when we come back. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. Before the break, we were starting to talk about some of the potential downsides of AI in marketing. What are some of the things marketers need to watch out for? Well, one of the biggest challenges that came up in the stuff you sent was the whole issue of technical limitations. ChatGPT is powerful, no doubt, but it can't do absolutely everything. Like, it might have trouble with tasks that require a deep understanding of a specific industry or niche.
So it's not like this magical solution that can just replace human expertise altogether.
Exactly. It's more about using ChatGPT as a really powerful tool to add to our existing skills and knowledge. Another thing that popped up was the need for quality control. ChatGPT can write some impressive stuff, but it's still super important to review and edit its output carefully.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like having a really talented intern who can produce a lot of great work, but you still need to provide guidance and make sure everything's on point.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the big question of data privacy. Whenever you're using AI, especially when you're analyzing customer data, you have to be incredibly careful to handle that data responsibly and ethically.
That's such a crucial point. We need to make sure we're using AI in a way that benefits everyone involved, our businesses and our customers. But switching gears a bit, I wanted to touch on something else that really caught my eye. AI automation. It feels like this is where things get really interesting.
Absolutely. AI automation is where the real potential of AI starts to shine. It's all about using AI to handle those repetitive, time-consuming tasks so we, as marketers, can focus on the more strategic and creative stuff.
So it's not just about speeding things up, it's about actually changing the nature of the work itself.
Exactly. And, the research you sent actually highlights some really amazing benefits of AI automation, like being able to create super personalized marketing campaigns at scale, making everything more efficient, and even getting a much better understanding of how customers behave.
That all sounds incredible, but I'm sure there are also some challenges and things to think about when it comes to actually implementing AI automation effectively.
You're absolutely right. One of the first things businesses really need to think about is the quality of their data. AI algorithms are only as good as the data they're trained on.
So garbage in, garbage out. Makes sense.
Exactly. Businesses need to make sure the data they're feeding into their AI systems is clean, accurate, and relevant. Another big thing to consider is the technical side of things. Some businesses might worry that they need a whole team of engineers to make AI automation work.
Yeah, I've heard that concern before, but is it really necessary to have all that technical expertise just to get started with AI automation?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Actually, there are tons of user-friendly AI tools and platforms out there that don't require any advanced technical skills.
So even small businesses and solopreneurs can get in on the action.
Absolutely. And that's one of the most exciting things about this whole AI revolution. It's making these sophisticated marketing capabilities accessible to everyone, not just big corporations with huge budgets.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's say a business is ready to take the plunge and try out AI automation. Where's a good place to start? What are some of the easiest wins?
Email marketing is a fantastic place to begin. AI can help you personalize email subject lines, send emails at the best possible time, and even set up automatic follow-up sequences based on how people are interacting with your emails.
So no more generic mass emails that just end up in the spam folder.
Exactly. AI can make your email marketing much more targeted, engaging, and effective.
What about social media? Seems like AI could be a total game changer there too.
Oh, for sure. AI can help you schedule your social media posts for maximum engagement, figure out what topics are trending, and even come up with engaging content ideas. There are even some AI tools that can analyze your audience and recommend the best times to post to reach the most people.
So it's like having a social media assistant working behind the scenes 24/7, making sure your content gets seen by the right people. Pretty cool. But what about the more creative side of marketing? Can AI really help with things like content creation and storytelling?
That's a great question. And the answer is, it depends. AI can definitely help with certain aspects of content creation. It can generate ideas, write product descriptions, and even draft blog posts.
So could it like write a novel?
Well, it might be able to put together a story that makes sense, but it would probably lack that depth, originality, and emotional connection that you get from a novel written by a human.
So it's more about using AI to support human creativity, not replace it entirely.
Exactly. AI can help us overcome writer's block, do research more efficiently, and even suggest ways to improve our writing. But it's still up to us humans to bring that heart and soul to our marketing messages.
Okay, you've convinced me that AI automation has the potential to totally revolutionize marketing. But as with any new technology, there are bound to be some challenges along the way. What are some of the biggest hurdles businesses might face when they're trying to implement AI automation?
Honestly, one of the biggest challenges is often just internal resistance to change. People can be wary of new technology, especially if they're worried it might put their jobs at risk.
So it's important to address those fears directly and help people understand how AI can actually make their jobs better, not eliminate them altogether.
Absolutely. Communication and transparency are key. Another challenge is simply finding the right AI tools and platforms for your specific needs. There are so many options out there, it can be tough to know where to start.
Yeah, that's where good research and getting advice from experts comes in. It's crucial to do your homework and choose tools that really fit your business and your budget.
Right. And one last thing to remember, AI automation isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. You have to constantly keep an eye on your AI systems and make adjustments to ensure they're performing as expected and delivering the results you want.
So it's all about being flexible, adapting to new developments, and always being willing to learn and improve your AI strategy.
You got it. The world of AI is constantly changing, and we, as marketers, need to be ready to change right along with it.
Well, that's a perfect segue to another topic I wanted to explore, the future of marketing. What do you see on the horizon? What trends should marketers be paying attention to?
One of the biggest trends is the growing importance of personalization. Consumers are just bombarded with marketing messages these days, and they're tuning out anything that feels generic or irrelevant.
So it's all about delivering the right message to the right person at the right time and doing it all at scale, which honestly sounds like a job for AI.
Exactly. AI is perfectly suited to help marketers achieve that level of personalization. Another trend to keep an eye on is the increasing popularity of voice search in conversational marketing. More and more people are using voice assistants like Siri and Alexa, so businesses need to adapt their strategies.
So instead of typing keywords into a search bar, people are just going to be asking questions in natural language.
Exactly. And that means marketers need to think about how to make their content work well with voice search. They need to create experiences that feel more natural and conversational.
This is all fascinating stuff. But I have to wonder, what about the potential downsides of AI in marketing? Are there any concerns we should be thinking about?
That's a super important question, and it's definitely something we need to be aware of as AI becomes more and more integrated into our lives.
Mhm.
One potential risk is that AI could be used for manipulation or deception. For example, someone could use AI-generated content to spread misinformation or create misleading marketing campaigns.
So it really comes down to using AI responsibly and ethically.
Precisely. As AI gets more powerful, we have a responsibility to make sure it's being used for good and not for harm.
Well said. Okay, before we wrap up our deep dive, I wanted to circle back to something you mentioned earlier, the idea that AI automation is going to free up marketers to focus on more strategic work. What does that actually mean for the future of marketing jobs? Are we all about to be replaced by robots?
I don't think robots are going to be taking over the marketing world anytime soon. What I think we'll see is a shift in the types of skills that are most in demand in marketing. AI is going to take over a lot of those repetitive manual tasks that used to eat up a lot of our time.
So marketers will have more time to focus on strategy, creativity, and building relationships with customers.
Exactly. And I think those are the skills that are going to be even more valuable in the age of AI.
That's actually a really positive way to think about it. It's not about AI versus humans. It's about humans and AI working together to get better results.
I couldn't agree more. And I think that's a great place to wrap up this part of our discussion. We'll be right back to finish our deep dive into ChatGPT and the future of marketing.
And we're back. It feels like we've covered so much ground in this deep dive, from the basics of ChatGPT to the potential it has to completely transform marketing as we know it.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey, but I think it really shows just how quickly this whole AI thing is developing and how much potential it has for us marketers.
Before we wrap things up, I'm curious, what do you think are the biggest takeaways for our listeners today? What do you hope they walk away understanding?
I think the key takeaway here is that, yes, ChatGPT and all these AI tools are super powerful, but they're not here to replace us. It's about using AI in a smart way to boost our skills, make us more efficient, and ultimately get better results.
That's a really important point. It's not about AI versus humans. It's about humans and AI working together as a team. And as we talked about earlier, ChatGPT is just one piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. There's a whole ecosystem of AI tools out there, and the real magic happens when we combine them all into a solid strategy.
And I think it's crucial to remember that AI is a constantly moving target. What's cutting edge today might be old news tomorrow. So we've got to stay curious, experiment with new tools, and just never stop learning.
Couldn't agree more. AI moves fast, and we, as marketers, have to be ready to move with it.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener for me, and I hope it has been for everyone listening. I truly believe AI is going to change marketing in ways we can't even imagine yet.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see what the future holds for AI and marketing.
So for everyone listening out there, what's one small step you can take today to start exploring AI for yourself? Maybe play around with a new AI tool, think about ways to automate a task you hate doing, or even just spend a few minutes reading about what's new in AI marketing. The possibilities really are endless.
And remember, every journey starts with a single step. Even a small experiment with AI can lead to some pretty amazing results.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of ChatGPT and the future of marketing. We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a new and exciting topic. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.